Hello again, my excellent friends.
Here I come to save the day.
Fred, do something!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Hope all of you are having a good day today. One of my chat feeds is not working. Give me a moment here. There we go. We got the hydration in. So, like something's up with this is weird, and it is. I can probably only fix it after I restart the stream. One chat feed isn't working at all. Which is weird. Alrighty. Well, and it's weird because OBS just had an update, and it apparently it broke something. I don't know what it did. Broke something. Hey, Captain Cylon. Hey, Striker. See if I can. No, I'm going to have. I'm going to need to have literally my stream up in the background. I can chat. So, which is something I normally don't do, because uh so okay, well there you go. So it's weird. Well, you can't tell who FrostyBot is today. Remember, we ran it back. Jack is back as FrostyBot. Which it seems we get to see FrostyBot curse a lot. I don't know. Well, I hope y'all had a good day. My day involved a bit more spring cleaning, moving a very heavy couch. It has two. I have one of those couches upstairs. That has two recliners on the side of it, so it's it was fairly heavy to move, not to mention turn. Uh, but it's moved to where I want it to be now. Technically, it is facing the entrance to the kitchen. So there's that. Beyond that, uh, got 2 episodes of the Daria reactions recorded, which will be premiered this Wednesday and next Wednesday, covering the episodes The Story of D and Lucky Strike. The Story of D is kind of like a mediocre episode from season 5 of Daria. It's the one where Daria reluctantly submits a story and where the Fashion Club create a newsletter. And then well, Lucky Strike is a lot more memorable because when the teachers go on strike and Daria becomes the teacher of Quinn's class. So the latter is much more memorable than the former. In fact, I remember more about that second episode when I was doing the recordings beforehand. But we resume Mass Effect 2 this evening. As we get back out there. Do, 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 do. I wish. Uh, all right, that's a better one. All right, so there we go. Had this OBS has different chat boxes built into it these days. One for multi-chat if I ever decide to do the streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So let's see, we got side missions and the Thane and Samara's loyalty mission.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Damn it, Edie. How dare you misgender Shepard? That's kind of giddy today because Moron Russ got scolded out when he was trying to use the cabinet meeting to scold others. Huh. Neat. Is it from one of the good Godzilla movies? Which is like, you know, we're talking like ones from like the 60s and 70s.
No messages for you, Commander.
Oh, we got planets here.
Probe away.
I didn't see that one. Last modern Godzilla movie I saw was
Launching probe.
I'm trying to think. The last Godzilla movie I saw may have been the 2014 one. That's the one where like the aliens come down and when I say aliens, it's always aliens. But it's basically the one where Godzilla body like totally bodies the like the 2000 Zilla one, Matthew Broderick one, and like one hit.
Launching probe.
Which of these places has the
Fuel reserves at 50%.
All the way down here. And, see, I'm now trying to remember a Godzilla movie. All right. Let's go. Here first, because we need to light something on fire.
Probe launched.
Before we even look at the planet we need to go to. Let's scoot over here first. Bovis Tor. This planet's just sounds like the name of a dude. That will be like, well, that would have a spy parser named Natasha. Like, I think it was Boris Badenov.
Probe launched.
Come to think of it, speaking of Boris and Natasha, wasn't there a movie with like guy who played George Natasha, where like a live action version of them? Planet.
Probe launched.
Oh, you can just land out right here. Let me tell you about my Krogan friend. He's gonna bust your head up. Oh, wait. Good idea, just badly executed.
Inside the base. It is probable that destroying it would disrupt the entire facility.
Just nothing to help.
Not difficult.
Nothing can hurt me.
You had the high ground. Wait, Grunt, what are you doing down there?
Rogan!
Like, Grunt being a little show off.
Go ahead. Too late. Now you're dead.
Should do the trick.
Feel the blood rage. I am.
Oh, we walked on through. I do plan on watching like the third Persona movie this weekend.
Hostiles. Fire. Nothing can hurt me.
Here, enjoy.
There we go.
Feel the blood rage.
Interesting. Suggest taking a closer look.
What in?
We need to leave.
Run away! It was a leisurely jog out of there. So yes, we got the mission finished. Short order there. All sorts of sports scores.
No messages for you, Commander.
I still think this looks like Iron Man armor. Our next stop. Well, let's get this pain in the ass mission out the way. Adele. Spend so much time on the Citadel. He shoot up all the lower wards because C-Sec can't be bothered no more. Hey, our cabin has a hamster.
CSEC appears to be investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
What do you think of that Jack having the vest, the sunglasses, and the shirt? Looks more badass like that than she does when, you know, with her upper body all exposed. Like the conservative look works for Jack a little bit there.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Yes?
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here.
Yes, it should be very easy.
There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Mouse.
Petty
First
criminal.
name Mickey.
Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Everything.
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
That sounds about right for a Shepard AI.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducks dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the Keepers run. Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
You know what it is? The Keepers
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star.
totally,
He works out of the public comm terminal.
turned
You should
all
pick
those
up a
kids
copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to
definitely
him.
into
Sounds
something.
like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
I also didn't tell him what you do for a living. Do you normally discuss assassinations with the police?
Yes, he
I
does.
take your point. Thank
Yes.
you, Shepard.
Apparently he does. Shepard runs through here heavily armored. Nobody bats an eye.
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Well,
Before we deal with
that might be
Mouse.
more difficult. No, that's fine. I got some 4-inch extreme copy protection. It just costs more.
Shepard needs a drink. Several.
Myself. That won't happen. Count on me.
What will it be?
I want the strongest thing you have.
Yes.
Easy enough.
It's green?
And guaranteed to knock you on your ass. Unless you're Dextro DNA like me. If you are, it'll kill you. Anything else?
Let's have another one.
He wants another one.
Here you are.
Wonderful hand motion there, Shepard.
Anything else?
Not done yet.
I'm impressed. I've never seen anyone drink 3 of these. Anything else?
Hit me again.
How about we mix it up a little? This is genuine Batarian ale, uncut.
But it's
Don't
still
ask how
green.
much
It's still the same green liquid.
I've been serving here 8 years. I've never seen anyone have this and stay on their feet. Anything else?
Do it.
Okay, for you, something special. This is Krogan liquid, Rincon. You'll set off radiological alarms after you drink it. Should I pour you a quad?
Hell yeah. Put more of the stuff in the thing, more stuff goes in.
Your funeral, sister.
That's right. Shake it up. Shake it up real good. See? Shepard can handle it. Timber! Thank you, Captain Cylon. Got the ring call right here. Oh, wait. There's only a men's bathroom in this place.
Reminds me of a latrine in Purgatory. 7 guys came at me. Guards and prisoners. Split one's head open. Snapped the spine of another. But I was slow. They got me. Later on, I got them. One by one.
So, wait. Let's make a note of one thing here. This club only has one bathroom. And it's only the men's room, apparently. The place is not up to code. Unless... Let's take a counting here. Nope, I just realized something. This club would totally piss off the likes of every Mango Muso supporter there, and leads total credence to various things. The fanfic community, as well as the fan art community. Oh, it's foggy here too. One type of bathroom. Let's make note of the clientele.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired.
He is retired.
Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
How do you know he did something in his pants?
If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything, yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for?
We don't have time for this.
God, Thane, help me.
Help me, Mouse. My son is out there, in the dark.
That's why I carried for him. I thought you'd want me to. Please.
Explain.
He came in, said he was...
Shepard ain't messing around.
The hollow of me, the one you took, Krios. I put the word out. Use your old contacts. Elias wanted to hire him. Elias Kellum.
Who's Elias Kellum? Sounds like a type of musician. I'll carry of a car and ask you who would want to walk with Elias.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah, right. When Kellum finds out what I've done, I won't live long. And I can't do anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
I have to ask about the VIs.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer.
There were plenty of gifts.
I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
You abandoned your son. We're here to deal with it. This isn't the time to brood.
You're right. At times, I envy the imperfect memory of humans.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Those Asari Hanar porn games they sell in
Asari Hanar porn games.
Really nasty.
They're like, well, well, that was random. The Asari Hanar porn games. All right, well, there's a random clip. I can totally imagine. It's like, yes, we would like to, this one would like to enkindle with you. Do 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 do.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Totally is.
He's my baby. He's all I have left of Jacob.
I know.
I just want to protect him.
I know.
I'm not being irrational.
I know.
Totally being irrational. Totally. Walk back up the stairs. Hold up. Hey. Well then. Feel like I just got ripped apart by the damn Frost by Jack.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Yeah, we got the
Elias
Nouse.
Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me.
I just realized he did air quotes with the middle finger.
You want to accept bribes? Fine. I don't care how you run your precinct. I want to know if you're going to help me.
Yeah, I'll help. Absolutely. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight. And if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Totally bring it in. Bring it all in.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Oh, there's his lawyer.
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than we need a corpse.
No, we need a corpse.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Prove it.
I don't have to prove anything. Spectres are above the law. We clear?
Crystal.
Good.
Good, he's
Fortunately, I'm not after you. You contracted an assassin. Who's the target?
Joram Talid. A Turian. He's running for office. Lives in the 800 blocks.
Thanks. You won't see us again. No offense, but you're a problem below my pay grade.
That may go down in history as the shortest interrogation ever.
But most effective.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Oh yes,
Before
yes,
the
there,
Battle
it
of
is
the
that
Citadel,
bad,
the
Shepard.
alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
I don't give a damn what Joram's politics are. This is about Thane's son, not him.
You might not care, but the people who live here do. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
What? The 800 block is about 10 blocks that way.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Hey, what's
Follow
Garrus
Talid to
doing
the
there?
maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Like, where the hell did he go?
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way. Ha! Thanks. Just remember...
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Kolyat?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
Keeping an eye on him.
Do you have the target? Target in sight.
Taking a stand against crime.
Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. Then lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble.
I'm just saying, we look at that lower area and it's like, why couldn't we get, be down on that portion of it? Have that an area that we could have visited on the Citadel.
I see him. I'm following. No problem so far.
Look at this nightclub.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes. Target in sight. Where is he now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
A bunch of blood pack here.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
You're running for office. Lots of people watch you. Yes, sir.
Hey, who are you?
I don't have time for this.
Boom!
No sign of trouble. Stay close, Shepard.
I've got him.
Stay with him.
And Kolyat has been found.
Kolyat!
Was once a Krogan bodyguard.
I saw.
Then he
He's
took
heading to Talid's apartment.
some hit. Took a few rounds to the quads.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Yeah, now he shows up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Talid, get the hell out of here.
Shepard is quick to act.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father and I have killed a lot of people. You haven't. There's no reason you should start.
I read his files. What made it all right for him to kill all those years?
I was 6 when the Hanar began to train me. I didn't know any better. Your mother woke me from my battle sleep.
Yeah, that's a difference there.
Why weren't you there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders.
He found them all.
Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to
There's
get
a lot
back to
about
the
Bailey
precinct.
there.
Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. Na 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 no 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 no. That's all I know. I know the melody and things fell off from there. Makes you wonder, what was Jack doing this entire time?
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Someone like that is trouble you don't want to deal with.
Someone's got to deal with it. Doesn't have to be me, though.
How'd it go?
Well enough, apparently.
They aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
That kid goes through the system, we both know he's there for the rest of his life. Those guys were a waste of skin, scales, whatever.
If you've got another suggestion, I'm listening.
Give him a job. He can work off his debt to society and you can keep an eye on him.
It sounds like more work for me, and I can't just deputize him into CSEC. You have to go through channels.
I didn't say have him work for CSEC. I said have him work for you.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
It's a Paragon choice with a renegade attitude.
No messages for you, Commander.
Dee, 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 dee. Checking the trophy list here. Samara, Death Collective. Yeah, pretty straightforward there for the platinum disc. Let's go talk to Thane. Oi.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
You know, when I went looking for an assassin, I expected to get a badass. You seem more like a monk.
In my experience, those who are truly dangerous don't act like they
I know some very
have
dangerous
trained my body
monks.
for this role since I was 6
Liu
years
Kang, Kung Lao.
You've been killing since you were 6?
old. Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the
Is there a difference?
They value
Not in
me,
America,
yes, as a
there isn't.
resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Yes, they are.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Yes, I've seen
Why did your
Blasto.
parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
They
Out
are.
here they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. A stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard.
No, no, no,
We
we did insult you.
We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
What exactly are the terms
There
of
are
the
many
Compact?
things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask
Why
Drell.
was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana,
When did it
had
become
few
cute to
resources.
be for
We hadn't
overpopulation?
even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes?
Nope.
When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Don't worry, we'll go do something else and continue that conversation shortly. Rise up the elevator shaft. Right, of course. Five planets in this. Three close proximity.
launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
Why don't we just check the straight away?
Launching probe.
Like to go everywhere. Listen, I remember one mission that we have not come across yet.
Probe away. We have used half our fuel.
Which half did we use? Planets are in this system. 7.
Anomaly detected. Launching probe. I have found something. Launching probe.
So found.
Probe launched.
Plus, if we want to what is it? Unlock the armors and stuff. I kind of wonder though, with all the resources, like what would have been the requirements for the original method, the original intended method to repair Legion?
Probe launched.
Instead of just activating them. Speaking of Legion, think they saw Garrus coming.
Embrace the thing.
One less to worry about.
Go in peace.
They've seen us.
Knife that one.
One fall, clean kill.
Not good. It was a clean kill.
That one hit.
I would have guessed here.
This is valuable.
Mission where Shepard got goodies.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Did we? Did we really? Update on Kolyat. We head back down to talk to Thane. Why? Because why not?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's
How
difficult
perfect
to
a
control at
clarity
times.
is there?
Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course.
Yeah, there
Remember
is
the
that
times I've
risk.
taken bullets is
You don't need drill
I can look at
solipsism
my knee and see it's
to
not
experience
shattered.
that.
The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately, I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
You don't seem to feel guilty.
Why should I?
Not
My
guilty.
employers killed them.
He's just a weapon
My
to
body
be
was only
used.
the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our
Okay,
bodies
there's
as
like
vessels.
different species, different standards. We all know this.
So if I shot you dead right now, a Drell court wouldn't convict me?
You'd be guilty because you chose to shoot me. If my reflexes caused me to draw and fire when I saw your gun come up, I would be innocent. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
No, think about it. Shepard's eyes are the shade of sunset.
Trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
It was odd that you just blurted that out.
Or ring call.
No. She was a vivid person.
Thank you, Captain Cylon.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
Don't misunderstand. I need to know what you're capable of. Odds are most of us will die on this mission. There's no point making friends.
That's a very practical view. Probably even a wise one. Just don't make the mistake I did. There's always another mission. None of them are an excuse to make yourself an island.
This way I am not tempted to romance Thane as per my usual thing. Yep, Thane is my go-to, but we're going Garrus. No. The Garrus and Tali hook up. If you hook up with Garrus, where does that leave Tali? Being hit on by Vega? Let's think about this, shall we? There are rhymes and reasons for everything. None of them good. Now, if you're male Shep and you hook up with Tali, you got Garrus awkwardly trying to hook up with Liara. Okay, we can go freighter. Yep. I think I did one playthrough where Shepard didn't romance anyone all the way through and then hooked up with Vega at the party. Needless to say, that was certainly the definition of a one night stand. So in this playthrough, we did Kaidan in Mass Effect 1, we're doing Garrus in Mass Effect 2, then it'd be funny as hell to dump them both and go with Samantha and go train her Mass Effect 3. But we want the dancing scene. So, yeah. since I never really fully committed to like a Mel Shepherd run, so I've never done like I've done the like Liara and Ashley coming out of Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2. You know, I don't like the voice of Mel Shepherd. So that kind of makes things a bit awkward. I never committed all the way through on that. Like, so Miranda, like I've seen the romance scene. It's like Miranda, Tally, Samara is semi. He's like that'd be really positive, and his payoff is more Mass Effect. Jack, I never committed all the way through to doing a bro shepherd. I guess so. Kind of neat.
Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
One down.
That one hit!
Override.
This should soften them up.
What am I forgetting here? I always.
I'm that one. There we go.
Oh wait. You know something I just realized? Like looking into the chat, anybody with the chat looking in, just somebody popping in the chat just casually and seeing like remnants of it. It's saying I did once.
That should do it.
Cause I could totally be misconstrued there. And I'm me.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Another notch my bedpost. What can I say? You know what? Here's a good question there. Ah. Ah. Well, if there was ever any justification Wait. It's well. Well, fair enough. Well, if there was any justification for Frosty Tools, it's that. Like, things got rather silly there.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
I bet Mr. Antel would be very interested in this information. And in finding out who wanted it.
Yes, who will want it?
Would you? It's not for me. A lot of people want to leg up on Arya, and they'll pay a lot of credits to get it. If Antel or Arya found out, I'd be ruined. Or killed.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
I can see it now, my friend. You are not one to be trifled with. Shall we return to business?
I have the package from the drop point on Ilium.
Excellent. And here's your reward. Simple as that.
I found the package your contact left on the Citadel.
Gallery
Very
corners
nicely
of the
done,
chat. Captain
And
Silent
as I
confesses
promised,
to
your
Adelians with Stain
I really
while Garrus
appreciate what you've done, friend. Shall
Sentinel.
toss in something extra for your
Senator
trouble.
Beckon with
Great
their
doing
siren
business with
calls,
you,
but
Shepard.
Jacob a hard pass.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. And even Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance
And-
had technology.
And is not.
The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain council membership. However, she suggested an announcement could come soon.
The Vermin Consortium is going ahead with its plans to sue the Citadel Council to remove unfair limits on the intergalactic slave trade. A Vermin spokesman had this to say.
Huh. Urban Combat Championship.
Slavery is an inextricable part of the Batarian caste system. By limiting the slave trade, the Council is limiting our cultural rights. The Council is scheduled to hear arguments over the next few weeks. Vermin representatives do not expect the Council.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find
Frosty's recap is pretty on point.
institution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection.
Frosty can be very insightful at times.
No one has come forward to claim responsibility, rendering those theories weak and groundless. A message for those who carried out the attack on the helpless human colony. Well done. Don't give those upstarts a moment to breathe.
No. At the same time, Frosty can be also be downright rude.
We're here to help. Katanos Relationships was created with one purpose: to connect lonely clients with a lifetime commitment. Choose from among hundreds of potential relationships ranging from the demure to the deranged, the kind to the kinky. With Katanos Relationships, you never have to compromise.
I don't drool, I slobber. Wait, what? Put that on a shirt.
Some of this reminds me of life on the flotilla. Cramped and crowded with no real privacy. And the people don't work together toward a common goal. There's no sense of family here. Just...
God damn.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Well, you know. What can you expect? A fat white guy. We're getting hammered at every bar. Funny neat. There was nothing in the glass before Shepard picked it up. Watch. Watch the glass slowly. Nothing in it, nothing in it. Where'd that liquid come from?
Nothing to see here.
Arya! Hi! So Arya has her own private dancer. Actually, two.
What do you need? An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her. I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking. Thanks for the help. Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Arya just oozes coolness.
Come on, let me in.
You know, if there was like a named L or like an Elcor character, like, wonder how Frostybot would have like responded as being like an Elcor or Volus.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago, and no one seems to care. The medics
Yeah,
said it was a brain
a week ago,
hemorrhage.
you know, that was the last
It
stream.
was
A week
murder.
ago.
Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I'm looking into your daughter's death.
Are you one of Arya's people?
I'm working for Arya. Are you ready to answer my questions?
I don't
Yep,
care
Shepard works
if
for
Arya
Arya.
sent you. You're asking about my nephew. That's what matters. No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
boy.
She
Brutal.
controls them,
Yeah.
she will.
Yep.
The drugs are just a lifestyle.
Ain't
She
that the
loves
freaking
club,
truth?
Loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
Is like,
She's always quiet.
I don't know. Let's think about that. We got Jack,
A few weeks ago,
where
she
Frosty
started
goes
going
totally
out
off the rails.
to the VIP
Haru,
area
where
of
she
the club down the
promises
street.
to
I think
introduce
you
her
need a
axe to
password or
you.
something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was
So
creative and driven.
it kind of works out in a way.
The best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Shepard
just
being
miss her so
consoling.
much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you.
Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
Go through her
We will be
drawers.
respectful.
In her drawers.
I'll examine her things.
Wait till we get to Mass Effect 3 where Javik will get to be the personality of it. And oh, think. So wait, say Mass Effect 3. It will be technically Kaidan, Joker, Edie, Liara, Tali, Jacob. Trainer.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it, but I'd never part with it.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671.
It was a Tuesday.
To talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak?
The freak, all right.
A girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the Helix is flowing through me, the way
I just realized potentially you maybe more for the next.
longing. No one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42,
So we did
orbit
Samara.
67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
She kills with sex, and I have no plans to sleep with her.
Perhaps you have a right to be glib, Shepard, but caution is wise here. Morinth speaks to you on many levels.
Shepard is totally
Her body tells yours that
cautious.
she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds like my kind of Asari.
You joke, Shepard, but for all your might, you will be in great danger. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly.
That's the weirdest
Shepard,
thing
you
about
read my
Samara is her eyes.
Afterlife's
Like they
VIP
got
section seems
Samara
to
has
prefer
those
hunting
eyes are
ground.
like a
You must
Chuck
go
E.
there
Cheese
alone or
animatronic.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge
And
in with
often,
guns and
more often than not, one eye
Morinth
is
is
smaller
far
than
too
the
cagey.
other.
She'd simply disappear. This is a
Why
subtle
did you say that? Yeah.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Look, not my fault that, you know, Samara's eyes look like that.
End it now.
That can disable targeting safeties and friend or foe identification.
Notorious troublemaker Archangel is no more. Reports that mercenaries and
Pips only.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in.
Darut.
Word to the wise.
Darut.
Start a
Darut
fight,
was
we'll
on
hurt you.
fire.
Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Yes,
Courage
how?
or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrates
Like, yes,
her.
now you can't unsee it.
Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard.
Raises so many
She'll
questions about Samara's eyes.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust and honor you.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this.
You get one chance at it.
And Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band.
How amazing are they?
I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe.
You totally believe it.
Way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
I don't talk to people.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what
the problem
is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florida. He's the worst of the worst.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Floret's on her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
How much info does he have?
I'm monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floret's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Fair enough.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
I love this place. I love everyone here.
Something I can do for you, lady?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
Realize it.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
Must be like Teddy.
I already said I love you, though. You're breathing on my drink.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Lots of money on display here tonight. Good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Pink off our backs.
Who's Hank?
What are you looking at?
A pair of sad losers who think they're something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? You think she's tough.
Tougher than you.
Yeah, she is tougher than you. Told ya. Rainer, what are you doing here?
It's hot. Sweaty.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
Can you back that up? We go out to the alley, only one of us comes back in.
I'm just trying to have a drink here. No need to get all excited.
Damn humans.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one
Totally
person.
got things going there.
Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to
Yeah,
pieces.
Shepard is totally curious about a band she only just learned about
Together.
5 minutes
Put yourself
ago.
in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about it?
It speaks to the
Time to break
darkest
out the
places in
Hallex.
me. What about you?
Thank you, Captain Cylon.
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The 2 actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Shepard has done people
When I
or the
travel,
dumb
I
things
find
that
myself drawn to
many
dark,
can't
dangerous
imagine.
places.
Violent places.
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Oh, that was easy. Oh, let's look around here. Oh my god, Morinth! Hi!
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Excuse me.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Funny how that chess set appears in this game. No, Linger, who sometimes mods on. Oh, okay. Streams now and has added a sound alert to go off. Anyone says hi. So sound alert is someone that's, oh my gosh, hi.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Wait a minute, that. So it has to be specifically where it's like high with the three eyes. Specifically only with high.
I love.
I said liger.
People,
like a lion and a
movement,
tiger. This took me a second to realize how that was supposed to be pronounced.
I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
You compare us, but you're nowhere near my league.
So strong. I need this. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
I'm not the victim you were hoping for.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Speaking of which, here's the bitch.
Morin.
Mother.
Do not call me that.
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me.
Enough, Morin!
I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die.
You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
Fight!
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
And her head is now splattered all over that
I'm
rug.
ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think?
Yes, by the assets.
What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Doppelganger. Mention coming soon to a chat near you. Wait. Gotta do it right. In a world where chat is wild and sports scores reign supreme, Captain Cylon faces the ultimate fear. Unseeable truths and the terror of high alert. Meanwhile, Sports Score bot keep tension high with nail-biting game updates. Will our hero find solace in Fredcast and stream, or will distractions lead to intergalactic chaos? Tune in for last games and unexpected assets. Back to the Normandy.
No messages for you, Commander. Oh, looks like we're picking up Legion tonight.
Something.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
As a rule, I'm not fond of surprises.
I didn't think it would be relevant. I expected to die without speaking to Kolyat again. I knew he'd blame me for Irika's death. Memory I mentioned before.
I mean, it's kind of different to go through the same conversation, like avoid romancing him. So it's like
that was Irika. That was how I met her.
I totally love like the ship crossing in the night.
And threw herself in the way.
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her.
With Thane and FemShep. It just works so perfectly.
I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Urashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me. So they went after her.
You're a smart man, Thane. You didn't take precautions?
I did. I should have done more. I knew my
How many precautions did he take? That's the question.
I accepted my death when I was 12. Nothing could make me accept theirs. My body hunted her killers. Murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
I don't blame you. They killed innocents to get to you.
For you and me, death is business. For people like them, it is sport. I haven't spoken
Business
about
is
my
good.
life. I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
You're talking to your son again. That's huge. Don't lose sight of that by dwelling on should-have-beens.
You are correct, of course. Thank you for listening, Siha.
I think my translator just glitched.
What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
Means a lot more when you romance them.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
Yeah, what about those feelings, Samara?
My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
That's basically a teenager in the sorry terms.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justikar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread.
Yeah, how did you get 3 of them?
There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause.
But what if she's right?
Ardek
That's the
Yaksha
question
Astel,
there.
Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Like, don't blame us because splattered Morinth's head all over that nice clean carpet. All right. All right, so I guess we'll go pick up Legion, activate him, do the mission, do his loyalty mission. Shit, we might just finish up Mass Effect 2 tonight. Obviously, it depends on pacing, of course. Anyway, but I want to do a BRB. Restroom break required. I shall return. Drop the nuke.
You have them on the rope. Wipe them out. Okay, guys. Ready?
It was done.
It's a step forward.
Aha!
Zero, Fred.
No! I did. I got back up every time they hit me. So many times.
You're lying there right now like a Vorcha grubbing in the mud. You gonna just lie there, Vorcha?
Screw you, human. Nobody says that to me. Nobody keeps me down.
Damn right they don't. Now get back to Clan Urdnot and report in. Go. Go!
Nice.
Several months later.
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto?
Why, yes.
Tell me the truth.
You already know the truth. You can't handle the truth.
That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police?
Time. So is it? There it is.
No! Pardon me. Okay. Ready for pain?
Yeah, they're totally ready for pain.
Save room for Let's end this. Okay. Here it comes. Rest in peace.
Now that's a finisher.
It was a fancy KO.
And we're back. You know, that last clip from Persona 5. You know what I noticed? Haru has a bit of jiggle. I just happened to notice it. It was like, and it's the first time I noticed it. I was like, wait a second. It's like okay, no wonder Haru has some fans. No, let's just deal with this freighter now. And we haven't taken Mara into combat. You know what's kind of interesting? Samara and Miranda basically were matching outfits.
That one is dead. I'll put them where we need them.
Hey, you still breathing out there? Good. Captain Silence, stop giggling about high alerts and grab some water before I throw you out the airlock. And have you passing out mid-mission. Wait, where's...
What were these people doing here?
Speaking of airlocks... It's like... Jax...
See anyone else here?
A striker?
There must be a way in.
That did it.
Totally did it. Like, damn it, Miranda. Leave Miranda and Samara alone for like 5 minutes, and what happens? Seriously, Miranda is just off on her own.
Let's go! Time to die!
I wonder what happened here.
I think it's pretty obvious what happened here.
There must be a way in.
You know what? It's... That'll make you wonder, like, you know, was Miranda gonna, like, access that console?
That did it.
Eternity.
On the floor. It's an ambush.
What's an ambush?
I was home.
Gotta put down the dogs.
Impressive.
There's one more dude out here. Oh, wow.
I got it.
All Blue Sun hostiles have been eliminated. It is likely that the requested cargo is located on the ship's upper deck.
All right, moving right along.
No more targets.
Access the terminal. In with the purple lung. We could use this.
Oh, it's this.
What's in the payload? The Elusive Man wanted the latest from of that the latest copy of that Asari Hanar game. The Enkindling of the Matriarch.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oops, check in on Samara and Thane.
Shepard.
I wanted to
Mara.
check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
Now a verse from a detective tale. Cat's a cosmic dance, BRB for breaking game romance, Miranda's debates, a digital trance, plus sports scores drop in with a glance. Welcome back,
Behold
Captain
a unique
China,
place in
silent
Asari
cheers.
culture.
Those
Justicars
echoes
are
through
from another
streamers'
era.
gears.
Young Asari grow up
Burp
watching
sounds
vids
all
about
feel
our
loud and clear
adventures.
as we journey on
Pure
without any
fiction,
fear.
of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that
The
most
poem
have
doesn't
never
quite
met
work.
one.
There are only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices
Thank you for the
necessary to become
hydration.
one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras.
Shepard is
and
not
covers
exactly
every
sitting on the
situation
ground,
one
she's
can
floating
encounter.
above it.
I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
I should go.
Shepard wasn't even sitting on the ground all the way. If
I'm
you
glad
actually
you
looked at how Shepard placed her hands down, she placed her hands down further than she was actually sitting.
Shepard,
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I have done what I can to increase our exploration capabilities. Anything beyond that is up to you.
I should go.
Of course.
Like, BioWare, a small independent studio. Let's not forget this.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the Collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
I've already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
You have but to ask, Siha.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
I've been thinking about you.
And I, you. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
Lately, it feels like all our discussions are confessions.
I've been introspective since I came
Hey,
aboard.
so many discussions.
That needs to change. When I married Irika, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Irika was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius Commission because I didn't know what else to do.
Not the healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. Looking back now, it's clear I'd resigned myself to death. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
You're alive because I wounded your pride?
Yeah,
Pride is
that's
the line
basically
between a
it.
professional and a thug. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
We got a long way to go before you can rest.
I know. I'm prepared for whatever comes.
Yep, Shepard is fully renegade. Right. How about we go... I just realized I do dislike this mission because you got some of those Scion. The Scion enemies are kind of like a big pain in the ass. Wrong thing there. I was looking. Eating all the way over here.
Rope away.
Let's see. Everybody's got taken on a mission at least once. Oh. The armor, Morden is actually the smart choice here, but
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph.
they're ripping off the siding of the Normandy.
There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the Hurricane, huh?
The really isn't Geth that we face on this.
Smells bad. There's blood, but something's wrong with it.
Here we go.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hulk represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the walls seem to press down on you. I find myself clenching my teeth. We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016. No evidence.
We're all indoctrinated.
Dr. Chandana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million
Indoctrination began.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
So we're trapped. Wonderful.
The Normandy's got guns, use them.
The Normandy lacks the necessary firepower. Reaper shields are impervious to dreadnought fire. Shepard, a kinetic barrier can only be produced by a Mass Effect generator. That is true for any ship, even a Reaper. At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
We'll make a sweep for survivors and research data, then we'll knock this ugly piece of crap out of the sky. Be ready to pick us up. Being crushed in the heart of a brown dwarf is not on today's agenda.
Aye, aye. Good
Snark
hunting.
of Shepard continues.
What a mess. Anyone else hungry?
Front. Could have had something before we left.
You're married? You never mentioned that. Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps. But what? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story. No, I know my wife. I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings. Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remember too. What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
It sounds like the Reaper was affecting their minds.
Now, how do you remember the same things? Katie, was it cheating?
Look out!
I know tanks, Shepard. Hit those. I thought Geth made these husk things. Too late! Now you're dead! Should have waited!
Third day with this. You think Chandana would have let me
Like firing concussive shots.
Sniper!
I couldn't see the shooter. A survivor from the science team?
We can use this.
Hostiles up ahead!
Scratch one!
Take it! Blood rage! Nothing can hurt me! Hurry up!
I've lost shields.
Really do hate the Scion.
Concussive shot ready.
When is this one? Bam. Bam. Where's Majera? There it is.
This is valuable.
We've seen these before, Shepard. Dragon's teeth, your people call them. The Geth used them on Eden Prime.
See how the room's arranged? They treated this thing like some kind of altar.
It does look like that. But why would they want this to happen?
You heard the logs? They were seeing things, hearing things. They were being indoctrinated. How about we all take a step back from the weird alien impaling devices?
Right.
It seems like good advice.
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is a verb. Not some old man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there.
This way. Unlock the door. The door is now ajar. I think that counter needs to be reset. Legion! Hi!
Shepard, Commander.
Won't being the first.
Geth talk. Since it knows you, tell it I did.
Since when do Geth operate? They get smarter than...
place has been sterilized. Back up the stairs.
Feel the flood rage!
Oh shit. Run back for the additional ammo clip.
Incoming! Feel the flood rage!
Saeed will be proud. All those concussive shots.
Time to fight!
Time to retreat.
Shields have failed.
Now you're dead!
With that one. Nuts. Dibbity Dev Wife. That's an interesting emote. Oh.
can use this.
Shotgun damage has been acquired.
Enemies ahead!
I am Grogan!
Oh, whoa, wait. It went to pieces.
You're hitting me, Shepard.
Lost shields.
So, you try and prep for those for the Scions. And they still chew the hell out of you. Because they got Reeve, which goes through cover. Double back for that ammo, because I think there's another. Memory serves me right.
Up front! Nothing can hurt me!
Then stay down.
Let 'em run! Now you'll fly!
Coming, coming!
So why did I just use the heavy weapon before? It takes several shots.
Okay, point out the core and I'll tear it up.
Then we get off the ship fast.
Whew, good thing he timed it there. I say Frosty, you say Nuggets now want McDonald's. Of the Denver variety?
That it?
So the Cerberus team did recover it. Where are they now?
So you want nuggets. So the question is, what type of Wendy's saucy nuggets are actually kind of good. DJ got knocked the fuck out. That. Ah.
Scratch one.
Exactly. Walking distance. McDonald's is closer to me than Wendy's by a good margin. This is not really inside. Thanks for not being total pie jacks. Unlock your damn canteens and hydrate before I have to come over there and do it myself. Funny about nuggets, I thought, wow. Jack does not approve of the craving of nuggets, it seems. Oh wow. Okay, what do we... Something glitch here? Oh no, it's firing.
On the ground, now!
Enemy!
Right behind us.
Yeah, right on your ass. Waste weapon. I'll put them down.
No shield.
Oh boy. Alright, the core is destroyed.
Shepard, that Geth's still here. Wanted for target practice?
Leave it. We have enough trouble.
No, we're
Tell us
taking
that
it.
No one's ever captured a Geth intact.
You know the risk. That's all I'm going to say.
There's no time for a debate. Move out.
Hang on, folks.
Open the port side airlock.
As opposed to being thrown out of an airlock, we're going to jump into it. Most ridiculous thing, Grunt making that leap.
We're clear. Go.
Do, 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 do.
I think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in EDI's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things I need in Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
That's the good question there.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No, trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have.
Are we
I doubt
sure
it's more
about
than a
that?
Convenient field repair.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
My curiosity goes beyond humanity's best interest.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up, interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this.
Oh, and he's
So
going to
what
tell her,
about this
and he's
Reaper
telling her right away.
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the Normandy's systems poses certain risks.
I trust you, Edie. I know you won't let anything happen to the ship.
Understood, Shepard. It
You
may
will,
take
however,
several
let things
hours
happen to
before
the crew.
IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Till then, it's business as usual. Crew dismissed.
Da 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 da. All right, let's see what Samara has to say.
Shepard,
Anything new?
there is something I've wanted to tell you.
Oh, what you want to tell us?
I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought
It was a merc.
tyrants and pirates.
It was a
I
dancer.
experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Turian named Nihilus.
Oh,
He may have
Nihilus.
been on
Yeah, we
council
met
business,
Nihilus.
But I witnessed him kill an
He's
unarmed
dead now.
civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
Who
I
won?
had the
Yeah.
advantage, but he was good. He returned.
Well,
fire
he
and
had
tried to
reach, he
run.
had flexibility.
We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no
That
chance.
mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas.
He's been
removing
hanging out in the
injustices big and
boondocks.
small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
Oh,
I
Morinth
tracked
was
Morinth
there.
to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
What was being a mercenary like?
Much
I was
like
a
being
young,
like you.
impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the Collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around.
Yeah, sure.
My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
And what
did
about
you
the
do with all
slaves?
slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues and released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done
And
with
thus,
this yet.
Samara created
It will be my honor to be by your
a
side
major
at the
crime
end.
syndicate on the Citadel.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
Our lives are secondary to completing the mission.
Agreed.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
This is like I think she should be in CSI Miami. Cue the opening to that one Who song. 74% completion. Not bad. Who are you? Who? Who the Cerberus lapdog, want to see some reaction and share the stream. Captain Son, forget those cheap nuggets. After we're done here, Jack will show you how to steal a whole damn ship.
Ten Hut!
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye, aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Raid the kitchen. I mean, if it helps, that. I got chicken wrap up in my fridge that I got earlier.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Every Geth I met before you tried to blow my head off.
We have not met.
No,
fair enough.
I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Old machine. You mean the Reaper?
I love how rude Jack can be,
A
huh,
superstitious
Captain
title
Cylon?
Originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which?
Both.
I fight Geth. You do anything hostile, I blow you to pieces. Just so we're clear.
We have no hostility towards you.
Sure didn't seem that way at Eden Prime and the Citadel.
You fought heretics, not true Geth. Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Are the Reapers a threat to you too?
Yes,
Why would they attack other machines?
we are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
Yeah, basically, the guest saying, leave us the fuck alone, we leave you alone. Simple as that.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
You want to follow my orders? Say so. Clearly. Otherwise, I'll rip your batteries out right now.
We will follow your orders.
No.
Good. Now what do I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There
Yes.
is no
Like,
individual.
what is this
We
hard for
are
you to
Geth.
understand?
There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name
In
is
Legion, for we are many.
That seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of data. Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper corpse?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To
Neat.
find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So the virus would give all Geth the Heretics logic, and all Geth would then go to war with Organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The Heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least from
Well,
where
they could if something's well programmed.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
Yep, totally.
It is difficult to express. Your brain
Totally a
exists
math
as
error.
Chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The Heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy.
For supporters of the Mango Muso, they are full of errors.
Less than 3.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL comm buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations. Shepard Commander, are you prepared to attack the Heretic stronghold?
Can you give me a quick rundown of the situation?
The Heretics have prepared a weapon that will rewrite all Geth to join the old machines, the Reapers. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old
let's get the
machines
rundown.
is correct.
You know where this thing
The
is?
Heretics headquarters. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
They build stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
Here's a good
The
question.
Heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack Organics. We condemn these judgments.
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
Oh, it's a glorified escort mission.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
This could be our best chance to end the conflict.
We will begin preparations.
Okay. I think by and large let's see. Legion's loyalty mission, survive the suicide mission. Basically, well, that's basically all next week. Then a mission after the credits roll. So, let's see here. Just short of 35 hours. Not bad on this playthrough of Mass Effect 2. Plenty of things accomplished this evening. next week we got Legion's loyalty mission right off the bat, and once that's done, it's basically taking on the collector straight away. So yeah, like well done. So which more likely means we're starting Mass Effect 3 the following week. Can you believe it? Mass Effect Fridays being so awesome. Let's see. There is. We got about 12 ounces of water. Time to chug it down. So chug. Yeah, I got it. And we'll throw things over to the silliness of Zone, who's doing Power Wash Simulator. Evening. Makes that simple. And so tomorrow night we got Persona 5. Wait for Shido's Chain of Heart and all the other good stuff. Thank you for hanging out, Captain Cylon, as well as everyone else who either chatter or lurk and so forth. Basically, it's the road to the march down to Mementos tomorrow. So hope everybody has a great rest of your night. Tighten your friendship bracelet. Stay safe. See you about 5 o'clock for Persona. Good night, folks.